guys, Lorien here. It's what day is it today? It's Wednesday. It is the, does it have a date on here? No, gosh, it's 6:23. How did it get to be 6:23 already? We've been busy here at the Zaremski household. As you can see, the house looks like a train has gone through because we're actually getting packed up and ready to go. We're actually doing pretty well. We're leaving on Tuesday, and we have the kitchen to sort through and about half the bedroom left to do. And then it's just a matter of disposing of the things that we're not taking with us and transferring the things that we are taking with us into the RV, which is kind of a process that's been going along as we've been working at this. And then on Friday, we're going to get the U-Haul and get things packed, the things that we're taking packed into the U-Haul. And Friday, hopefully the brain cramp title. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. The title to the trailer will come on Friday. The gal's bank said that our checks needed to clear before they released the title, and they told her that wouldn't be until Friday. But the money left our account last Friday, so they actually should have it by now. So if they're telling her they don't, then they're probably just using her money for a week before they give it to her. Which is not at all unusual for the banking system, but it puts us kind of up against it because we have to register the trailer on Friday because it's a holiday weekend in order to leave on Tuesday. And then because we have to have it registered, we have to have a registration number in order to get the insurance put on it. And so hopefully all that will, I expect it all to go fine with her on Friday morning, and then we have to trot up to the DMV, which is there's one in Springfield and there's one up in Barre, so it's going to be a travel either way to get it registered. And then the insurance is just a telephone call, so that's not a biggie, but it does need to get done because we're looking to leave on Tuesday, and it's so we're actually going to be able to. My daughter Faber, who's having a baby, had a bit of a complication there that we thought was going to make it so that we had to go right out to Colorado because they were telling her she was going to have surgery, which actually is not the case after all. And so we're going to be able to take a more leisurely trip like we had planned originally, which is, my husband wants to stop at the Hall of Fame there in Scranton, Pennsylvania, and one of my best ever friends, Mary, lives in Lawrence, Kansas, and we wanted to stop for a couple of days and visit with Mary because we have Mary, and then we have other folks in Kansas that we know and haven't seen for years, and so it'll be fun to reconnect with some of those folks. And so, and who knows what we'll find along the way that we decide we want to do. I mean, that's the beauty of being in a position where you can be a full-time RVer, is you can go see whatever you want and spend as long doing it as you want. Because we make our money sitting in our living rooms. This is where my husband does his work, in this chair. And I'm usually over there on the other couch with my computer in my lap. And so now we're going to be sitting outside the RV under the awning with our computers in our laps because this desktop will go in a box. We're not with two laptops. There's no need to take up room in the RV with the desktop. It'll just go in a box, and however many years from now it is before we have a house again, because eventually we will. And one of the beauties about having the RV is that along with being able to have a permanent spot in what they call a residential RV park out there that's close enough to the kids that we can get in anytime we want. I don't want to be right in Denver, but you go a half hour to an hour outside the city up into the foothills, and there's some really nice little communities up in those places. And so while we're being nomads, traveling America and seeing everything we want to see, we're also going to be traveling around through all the little towns that are close enough that we can get into Denver and see the kids, and the kids can come out, to see us whenever they take the notion. And we're going to buy, and so we'll find a little community that we really like, and that we really want to make home and, you know, buy some land and build a ranch. And so, and once I get, because I have a house that I designed years and years ago, and that's the home that I will build on the ranch. And once that's done, you know, once we get the ranch built, then I'm not going to be moving again. I've actually moved an awful lot in my life, and when I first, and I didn't think I would, when we moved from the house next door into this house, I just completely froze emotionally and could not really. My husband did this by himself. I absolutely just couldn't bring myself to do much of anything, but I didn't think that I would really have that going on at all, moving, you know, with this move that we're about to do, because it's really something that I want to do. I really want to do. And so, and it's been a goal for 5 years. What we're about to do has been a goal. We've been working towards this day for 5 years. And so, so I was actually really quite surprised when I started thinking about, okay, I have to knuckle down and start going through the house and sorting through things and putting what we're taking in boxes and dealing with the whole moving thing, that some of that old stuff really started kind of coming up, and I had to kind of deal with a little bit of that. But I got over it. But probably because this move is actually, I'm going home. Kind of. I grew up in Southern California, and so the Colorado up in the mountains has the same feel to it that the mountains that we used to go camping in when I was a kid had. And so it's you know, it has a feel of home to it, and you know, my kids are there, and so I'm really making this move for all of the right reasons. And we're going at a time in our life where we can really just enjoy all of the things that we're about to do and all of the wonderful experiences that are about to come into our life. And so I'm really excited about it. And so, but I was kind of surprised that I had to wade through a little bit of that difficult emotional baggage, you know. But I was able to let that go, and so that's a good thing. And so we're actually almost done with the whole packing up part, and then we have the getting rid of stuff part. But you know, my husband took things up to the green last weekend with a big free sign, and within just a couple of hours it was all gone. And so that's what we're going to do again. And I doubt if there'll really be much of anything that we have to haul to the dump, because we have like yard sale, and is like, I don't know if New England invented the whole yard sale concept, but there are professional yard salers here, people that hold yard sales. It's like their job. And they go around. It's like the professional yard salers go around to other yard sales and get all the stuff at the end of the yard sale to take back to their house to put in their yard sale next weekend. It's hysterical, but that's what they do. So, you know, all the stuff that we put up there in boxes for free, you know, probably half of it disappears from the professional yard sale people, but I don't care as long as it disappears and somebody gets good use out of it, you know. And so the stuff that's has some more value to it, I'll offer to the people that I know first, and then what doesn't get taken will go down to the green with a big free sign on it, and probably at the end of the day it'll all be gone. And what isn't gone will go to the dump, which is a very easy mile or two down the road. And so, you know, our great adventure is about to begin, and I'm really kind of excited about it. And so I just wanted to hop on here and give you guys a personal update. I haven't done a personal video in a while. You've seen the dogs, and you've seen the bridges, and you've seen the places that we walk, and you've seen Tom in front of the RV, but, you know, and you've heard my voice, but, but I just thought I'd hop on here and say, you know what? We're getting there. It's 5 days away, our departure, and I'm really kind of excited about it. So that is my Life with Lorien update. Things are really going well, and I am super duper excited. And so as we get a little closer to the day, I'll probably hop on here again and tell you how it's going. So have a good night, and I'll be back at you again tomorrow probably. Bye bye.